There it is, folks. Took that battery out because I got to get the distributor cap out, which means I need to get the battery out. Well, let me tell you now, when you run bars and shit like that on top of your battery, everything has to go in and come out a certain order. For example, that strap right there was holding my battery in, because that's the only ghetto way I can think to hold it down. That strap was going under that bar right there. This bar. Which was down. And my bus bars held that bar down. So I have to like unhook the bus bars, have to turn the bus bars. I thought I'd have to take them off. To get the handle up, to get the strap out. And turning bus bars while they're still connected is not fun. And the reason I didn't take them off is because I believe my ground over here is stripped. That's a long story, man. Let's just say a lot of electricity went through this battery, trying to hook it up a bad way, a stupid way, and the threads inside that little bitty. See if I can scroll in, because this camera's a piece of dog shit. See that little bitty screw right there? The little B fella? That's what holds it in the battery. I had to rethread that. I had to tap that again. Not fun. So I don't really like taking that out, because I want to make sure it'll go back in. But I have to turn those without hitting anything, because they're still connected in there, and get that bar up. So that was not fun at all. But the good thing is let me see here. Let me take this off. I had some things I needed to do, like this right here. That's my factory ground. I just cut that because that's a piece of shit. And look at that, it ain't got nothing wrapped around it. I need to take that off. I put this up here to block all my wires and shit when I was turning my bus bar. You do not want that to fucking touch anything. See how long my alternator wire is? It actually wraps down in there and then goes to my alternator. For one, that needs to be shortened. Two, my alternator, I doubt you'll be able to see it. My screw is pretty much setting, or I'm sorry, my lug nut is pretty much setting on top of my alternator, which is some scary shit. Like, I don't want that screw to, like, ground down on that alternator. And me, like it being a dumbass, I actually left it hooked up and stuck my socket on there. Don't do that. Sparks started flying. I learned a lot of things with this build, do's and some serious friggin' don'ts. The only reason, that right there is the only fuse running in this car. I have none of these wires fused, and I want to do that to increase even just 0.1 decibels, but I've already blown up an alternator because of doing things the wrong way in here, so I actually fused my alternator. I'm going to make that shorter. But I got some fucking shit that needs to be cleaned up in here. That's got to be taken out, man. Fuck, it's probably going to be like 20 tomorrow. It was awesome today, but still going. Well, folks, as you can see, I'm not outside anymore. That little clip you just seen was the same day as my last video working on my Civic, but it's been a couple days since then, and it got deathly cold. Like, that day it was like 50 degrees. Today it was like 15 degrees outside. I needed to work on my Civic today so bad. I needed to go out and like test things. As I said, I'm getting no spark, so it's either like my ignition coil, my igniter unit, or like my coil inside my my distributor cap. But there's a way to test those, and I kind of know how to do it. And I wanted to do that today, but man, it's just so cold outside. I'm serious, man. You like with the wind chill today, it was like below zero. So I couldn't pull myself to do it. But what I did do was I tested out my my mids for my box build. I did my 4 mids, 5.5s, and I've just tested them out on my home stereo. And you know, they can't take much. They distort easy. I'd like to try them on an amplifier, and Make sure the bass is down on it quite a ways. Almost using for like tweeters, but I'll show you. I'll show you anyway what I did with them here in the house. Check out that customness. Get out of the way, dog. Two different ones hooked up in parallel to 4 ohms, and then well, hell, I got them all hooked together, so down to 2 ohms now. Running off this old school, my surround sound right here, this like 20-year-old CD player, which the CD player doesn't work. This stopped closing like a week ago, but I usually have it hooked up to my one tower, which has a bunch of crap in it that came with it, and then I replaced the sub with a JLW3. But I have it unhooked right now, and I got it all running to these guys. It sounds decent. I mean, but it distorts easy, and yeah. But I don't know. I need to hook it up to an amplifier. But anyway, I got it all running here. Let's see if YouTube recognizes Static X. Try them in my car next. See what they sound like on an actual amplifier. I'm going to turn down my bass though. Guarantee that it'll distort the crap out of them, but we'll find out. I never show my home audio, so I figured kind of while I'm at it, I'll just show it to you. It's sad that I do all this car stuff and this is my surround sound. By the way, this is what a pit bull does if you have a couch next to a window, which this is like a vintage couch. But yeah, my pit bull likes to jump up, and when he jumps, when he gets excited, when somebody leaves or comes home, he just shreds it. So yeah, my wife keeps bugging me to throw it out, but it's like my dog likes sleeping on it, so I don't know. Kind of sad. Anyway, I'm going to show you my home audio here. I bought this cabinet. From Goodwill for $14 on half off day, so it actually cost me $7. It's an old Pioneer, and the subwoofer was shredded, so I put my JLW3 down there. Want to hear what that sounds like? Oh man, my CD's skipping. God damn it.